Is Satellite Rain the worst, glitchiest, slowest, grindy-est soup sandwich of a squad-based stealth tactics game, or a brilliant addition to the cyberpunk genre that will keep you engaged and enthralled for hours? Watch on and find out. My name is Thorax, and this is Strategy for Busy People. If you've got a few minutes, I'll tell you what to play. In this episode of SBP, we're looking at Satellite Rain by 5 Live Studios. I've got almost 13 hours in this game. Cyberpunk. One of my favorite settings for just about anything. Books, movies, games, sign me up. When I first saw Satellite Rain, I was immediately excited, and then immediately forgot about it. Lo and behold, I recently found it in my library and decided to give it a whirl, especially on the heels of my game deck review. But a point-and-click adventure, Satellite Rain is decidedly not. So, what is it then? Satellite Rain is a squad-based, stealthish adventure RPG set in a futuristic cyberpunk setting. Consciousness can be cloned into new bodies, and some evil corporation has a monopoly on the technology or something. Your job is, of course, to infiltrate this mega corporation and gain access to their technology to give it to the masses. Or whatever. It's the same cyberpunk story you've heard 42 times before. But it's a game, and you can play it. And play it I did. Now, as you know from watching my channel, which you are clearly still doing, anything more than a few hours in a game is likely a winner. Satellite Rain is definitely a winner. In fact, I'm still kinda playing it. I haven't quit, but I have moved on to other things. Why? Well, it's really the only singular drawback that I found to the game, at least in any big way. And that's the fact that you can't save during a mission. As soon as one of your characters enters an area where they're not supposed to be, the save feature becomes disabled. Now, maybe I'm just supremely cautious and want to avoid dying at all costs. Dying really isn't a big deal in this game. You just pay some money or wait a long time and your characters can respawn. Option 1 is to respawn outside the mission area, and then that character needs to get all the way back to wherever, which can be a huge pain in the ass. Option 2 is, if you have the equipment, to pay a boatload of money to get laser respawned right to the spot where you died. That gets expensive quickly. Without being able to save, some missions can end up taking a really, really long time if you want to be stealthy. And if you totally biff it, you have to start from square zero on that particular mission. For example, I spent at least 2 hours, if not more, trying to infiltrate a compound to steal some nonsense or another that I was required to steal. It's fun, but because of the serious multi-hour time commitment, I really had to plan my play sessions. Not that I have a life or anything, but I just can't willy-nilly throw down 2+ hours. I mean, I could, but whatever, make fun of me in the comments. As far as the gameplay goes, you have a mission book. It's pretty much just all the same things. I'll summarize it for you. Go to a place that requires infiltration of some sort, get to a particular spot, and then get back out. Try not to die too much. Oh, and always buy the information from an informant, because sometimes it'll open a door or something that makes things way easier. Your squad has 4 fixed character types: soldier, support, hacker, and assassin. Each type has some unique skills that can be upgraded, and then everyone shares some skills. There are some good online hints about what skills to go for first. Other than a few glitches where players got stuck behind objects, the game plays well and is quite fun. Hack a door or a security camera to disable it, sneak around, and try to assassinate an enemy without being seen. It's all great fun. But it can be quite slow. There's also a multiplayer mode, but as you know, I don't have friends, so I certainly couldn't and didn't try it. But if you have friends, it would be super fun to go on missions together. Controlling all 4 people can be a bit of a pain, and you inevitably make a mistake with a weapon or an action, and things go wildly sideways. Before I give my final verdict, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share with your friends. Agree with me, disagree with me, or want to see other content? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to support me in making more of these videos, become a patron on Patreon. Your support really makes a difference. The final verdict. I love Cyberpunk. You would really have to cock it up to get me to hate your Cyberpunk game. Fortunately, 5 Live Studios makes a solid performer that I enjoyed. on my trademark 3-point score scale of avoid, meh, and I forgot to eat. These clones didn't seem to ever need to stop for food, but I sure did. And it was mighty hard to pull away from hacking, freaking, and cracking my way to cyber victory. I'll be back to finish this one, or my name's not Rick Deckard. Well, my name definitely isn't Rick Deckard. Anyway, I loved it.